Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia and I'm obsessed with stickers and planning, so if you are too, you're in the right place. My channel is full of plan with me's, sticker hauls, and other planning videos. All of my videos have timestamps in the description so you can skip around to different sections and to different shops in my hauls. And if this is your 20th time listening to this intro, you can go ahead and skip this too. All my social media links, including Instagram, are in the description, as well as all the supplies I use and notes about each video. The planner I'm currently using is my standard size vertical planner, which I use for decorative memory planning. I also just want to add a couple quick notes about me since I don't always remember to go into detail in my videos, and for new viewers it can be confusing. So when I mention work, I'm referring mostly to my bookkeeping position at a grocery store, and when I mention Anastasia, or Anna for short, she is my pet ball python. So let's go ahead and get started with this video, and I hope you enjoy. Hi guys, my goodness, it feels like it's been ages since I've filmed a video because it has. As I said, hauls are going to be more infrequent nowadays, which is excellent for me, not so much for y'all because I know that y'all really enjoy my hauls the most. But in the long run, I think it's going to be the better choice, and I'm still going to be able to save up for some bigger orders, and you know, around the holidays I'll probably be getting a little bit more. So, you know, this is all leading to the point in my life where I can, you know, spend all the money I want on stickers. Although honestly, if y'all have seen my collection, you know that I probably have enough to last the rest of my life. But I don't know, I'm still going through it pretty quickly. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. I do have a small smattering of shops here. One of these is new to me. One of them I've only ever bought one kit from before, so this is kit number 2. And then the other one, of course, is ScribblePrintsCo. I said at one point that I wanted to get to the point where I was just placing like a monthly order with SPC and with Glam Planner, because once a month just made sense to me, and I don't get worried as much about stuff going out of stock if I place the order every month. However, my hours have been cut at work, so I'm not making as much money right now, so I don't think this month I'm going to be able to place an order. We will see at what point that ends. But yeah, maybe next month I'll be able to place one. Anyways, so we're going to start off with some foil. We have 2 of my classic foil shops right here that I typically order $2 Tuesdays from. This first one is Letters to Apollo, beautiful translucent pink envelope for the packaging, and here's the journaling card. I am showing this time because this is a new one that I have not received before. This looks like iced coffee themed, which honestly sounds so good right now. I honestly might just make myself some because it is so hot in my room these days. It's not even that hot outside, but my room retains so much heat, which is nice in the winter time, but during the summer I feel like I'm dying. I need to get my fan to work. But anyways, we had iced coffee yesterday. My boyfriend and I had our big date day as usual on Saturday. We had iced coffee in the morning. Oh, it was such a welcome change. Usually I have hot coffee, but I'm gonna have to start transitioning to iced coffee because it's freaking delicious and refreshing when it's sweet enough. I feel like a lot of places don't make it sweet enough, but we went to Jack in the Box and they made it sweet enough, so I'm obsessed with iced coffee now, so this is very appropriate for me. The quote says, "Don't be like the rest of them, darling." I'm sure that's from something, but it sounds like it is, but unfortunately I do not know. That spoon is like incredibly round. I don't know how functional that spoon would be for the stirring coffee thing. Anyways, it's a fun journaling card, and now let's get into the actual packaging. I did open this and go through it because some of this was for the planner bestie at Sage, so I took her stuff out. I took out the invoice as well, but I did want to show you the packaging. I'm sure you've seen it before, but I'll just, do a little wiggle for you so you can read that foiling if you would like. And here's the actual order. Both of these $2 Tuesdays that I have here are kind of honeybee themed. I was so excited when I saw this because I am like weirdly obsessed with honeybees. I've said this probably once or twice before in my videos. I don't have any particular reasoning behind it. Like, I don't know. I mean, I like honey, but that much? I don't know. Bees, I think I like creatures that like have an unusually advanced society for their role in our society. So like bees, ants, we don't think about them very much. They don't play a huge part in our everyday lives, but when you think about it, they do have really complex societies and civilizations and technologies, to use the term loosely. They're really advanced, and it's really cool to think about and study. So I've learned a little bit about them, listened to some podcast episodes that go kind of in depth. They're really cool. They're really cool. So I have a great respect for bees, and of course, the Bee Movie is an excellent movie. That movie is groundbreaking in a lot of ways, but so I like the theme of bees. I don't know why. Most bugs I'm not a huge fan of, but bees are all right. Bees and spiders. So yeah, I had to get the bee stuff. I have like maybe 1 or 2 kits that have bees in them, so I'm gonna stick these with those, but there's more coming out. I'm gonna keep my eye out. I'm always gonna go for the bees when I see them. Don't know when I will use, those particular kits necessarily, outside of marking the Bee Movie, because I always tend to mark pop culture stuff. But I don't know, it could be just, a spring or summer anytime kit. So I have plenty of foil to go with those kits. I did try to tone it down a little bit, because previously $2 Tuesdays I would just buy everything or almost everything. I still don't like the date dots usually. I like more plain date dots, but I would buy like mostly everything. But now I've tried to be more reasonable in terms of spending and in terms of how much I would actually use. And bees, again, I only have 1 or 2 kits with bees in them, so the amount of foil that I would need to go with them is very low. So I kind of just got a little bit here and there. However, there are some florals in here that I had reasons for buying more of, as we will see. So this order is very small, as you can see, very tiny $2 Tuesday order from Letters to Apollo. I find that her selection is a little bit lesser than, say, Sadie stickers, so I tend to get a little bit less anyway, but it's enough of me jabbering about the order before actually showing it to you. Let's get into it. Starting off with this honeycomb. This actually looks like something that I would typically use over a full box. If there is a blank space on the top of that full box, I feel like that would be a perfect opening for a sticker of this size. However, as I've said before, with these kind of semicircle shapes, I think they do lend themselves well to be covered with another type of sticker, like a little thing. However, I would not enjoy too much cutting off of the bee. Like, I wouldn't want to cut off the bee's wing to, have a sticker going like that. So in this case, I also think it might do well as just a kind of divider if I have a lot of space that I need to fill. And I'll have to think about this before I actually start planning, because usually I don't leave enough space for a sticker this big, so I would have to think about that. Usually I try to take up more space using like a flat lay. If I know that I have that much space, I'll use a flat lay or just a giant sticker. But if I wanted to use a bigger sticker, like a bigger decorative like foil sticker, I would have to plan for that way ahead of time. But I probably will remember to do that. I'll try. But yeah, because this is the type of sticker I would want to leave intact, so I would probably just, stick this at the very top of a box, or I would use a half box, and then I would line up this line with the bottom of that half box. If it was a squared off one, I think that would work pretty well. And then just have this be decoratively hanging off the bottom of it. I haven't done anything like that, but I'm getting a lot of ideas from Rachel from Gathered Plans. I've been watching a lot of her videos lately, and she's all about the foil and using it creatively and layering and stuff like that. So she's kind of inspired me to maybe try to do something like that with my own style of planning. Again, I've said that in probably every $2 Tuesday haul lately, because I haven't yet used like any of these stickers really, but that is the goal. So here we have some sunflower stickers. Like I said, there are some florals in here. These are really just sunflowers. I didn't really organize this in any particular way, but yeah, I had to pick up all the sunflower stickers that were along with this bee themed $2 Tuesday. I think these were also part of that theme. Had to pick these up as well because I don't have a ton of sunflower stickers, but my best friend Sage is obsessed with sunflowers, and I try to pick up sunflower kits here and there that I like, just to commemorate her. So I of course need some foiled sunflowers to go along with that. I did pick up a bunch for her, so those will be sent to her for her birthday probably. And then these are for me. So I do have the sunflower half box fillers. I guess they are half box height, which is why they are called half box fillers. But I honestly just looked at the sizing and how I would use it. These two, we have the sunflower mini filler as well, which are a little bit bigger, ironically. But these two types of stickers I would probably use to decorate the corners of full boxes, is how I would think to use them. If you were doing white space, these would be just great, you know, decorative fillers just within the activity part of the box. But again, I don't think that really works with my style of planning, the some white space style. So I think these would work well for full boxes when I have that kind of space. And then of course we have the sunflower sampler, which is just little decorative sunflowers in varying sizes that I will use to spruce up probably the upper part above the date covers where I like to do deco, and then also scattered throughout the full boxes. I did get two. These are all in gold. I got all of these in just the solid gold color. I think light gold is also offered, but I just got gold. Thought it looked best, and it certainly does. So I did pick up two of these just so I would have enough sunflowers to last me quite some time. I think that is all the sunflower stickers. The rest are back to the bees. So there were two sets of full boxes offered, full box quote overlays. I only picked up this one because this was just the one that spoke to me more. So this quote says, "Honeybees and flowers, please." I love how that's like such a format that like all these quote boxes will use. It's like something and something, please. Like, and everything happens to like rhyme with ease. Like, what was the other one? Like autumn breeze and something. I don't know. Like, I'm sure you've seen that a lot, but it's so funny that like all of these quote boxes that we're gonna see for the foreseeable future, they're all gonna like follow certain patterns. And it's just, another one is like something wishes and something kisses. Like, that's another one. It's like, I see those everywhere. It's so funny. Like, we've just gotten a rut with our quotes. Let me know if you notice that too with other ones, because like I just think it's like a funny thing to document. But I mean, I don't pay attention really to what they say. I just look at how they're gonna fit over a full box. So this looks like a, you know, a dainty enough font that I could fit it over a not too busy full box. But yeah, and then this one over here is half of a bumblebee. That's like a really close-up detailed bumblebee, but it's in foil, so it's okay. And then the quote says, "Sweet, kind, humble." I'm guessing that's traits of a bee, perhaps. So next we have some mini honey fillers. I don't know why, like, I don't know what qualifies something as mini or filler or like all of her sizes and such. Like, I don't know. These aren't really that mini. They're pretty like mid-size. But yeah, I just got some little honeybees over some honeycomb that again I thought would be perfect to scatter throughout some full boxes. Probably nowhere else because these are again kind of bigger stickers, but these are small. I got the little bee hexagons as well. That name actually makes sense. So yeah, these are a bit smaller and could be scattered more places, I think. But yeah, we just have a hexagonal honeycomb and then a much smaller bee on that. So this is a more detailed foil sticker. We have, of course, the bee dividers. When I buy dividers now, I typically try to get dividers that are a little bit skinnier because I don't typically leave myself enough room to use bigger dividers. I do have some, but I find myself reaching more often for the smaller ones. So if there's an option, I will typically go for the smaller divider. So that's what this is. Really tiny, dainty bee divider. And then lastly, I will occasionally pick up a matte background sticker sheet if I can think of a use for it. I liked these vine bees. I wasn't too sure I would be using any type of icon or character sticker with these. I think they might be, it might be alright if I just write in the activity up there and then just forgo any type of decorative sticker to go over that because I wouldn't want to cover up any part of this design. So that's way number one that I could use it. Way number two was again using the little thing just kind of right in there, in which case it would not cover up, like it wouldn't cover up the bee and it wouldn't cover up anything up here that would I would rather have on display. Here I am trying to form my words and it's not working. But yeah, typically I get those type of stickers in clear, so I'm not really too sure about why it was the white option. Probably so I would have the option to write on it if I wanted to. but also just so that these dainty lines would not get lost in the bougie, because I probably would be layering this over some bougie. So if it's on a white sticker, then that's not going to happen. So it's kind of my thought process there. Again, I haven't used any of these types of stickers, like half circles, in that way yet, so I don't know what my preference would be, but that's just kind of my thought process ahead of time. So that is Letters to Apollo. And next we have Sadie's stickers, which is the same bee theme. Is it the same style of bee? I always wonder that. Like, do they use the same bees? I know that a lot of them use the same clip art. No, this is what looks like a different design of bee, which is good. I do like more variety. And I actually remember to do a PR freebie this time, which is funny because I've ordered so many Sadie stickers, $2 Tuesdays, and I have never remembered to do a PR freebie until just now. So I'm gonna have to start doing that in the future. But I did get Francesca's freebie. This was the only one that I really liked the look of and thought I would use. So this is in rose gold. It is very floral. I love rose gold florals. I love these little side bows. I love putting those over character stickers. And I really like this pretty mandala, these dividers. Like, I think I'm going to use every single thing on this sheet. So this is definitely the freebie sheet for me in that gorgeous pinky rose gold. Don't know how much you're getting of this foil because, again, it's very hard for me to find the right angle with these new lamps, but I am working on it. So let us see freebie. Let's get into the actual order. I did order a lot this time, and I had reason to do so because I like bees, and there were some fun things offered here that were not part of the Letters to Apollo one. I don't typically get like repeats of things. But yeah, everybody's getting more creative these days, so I think this is just bees. I don't think there's any floral stuff in here. Pretty sure there's not. So we'll just start at the top. We have some bee cluster deco right here. So these are just, you know, bees, honeycombs, and flowers of varying sizes. These giant ones I feel like only would be able to go over a full box. These tiny ones, oh, that detail is very much lost in there. You cannot see what that is at all. I'm just gonna assume I know what it is and stick it in the spread anyway, because I'm not gonna waste it, but just be aware that's a blob. It's a blob and you can't tell what it is. That one turned out alright. You can kind of see the flowers in that one. This one, not so much. Yeah, it's very foil heavy over here on this side. So I'm really not too sure how useful a lot of this sheet is going to be to me, but I had to try it out anyway. Looks like I also picked up the Bee Trail squares. This is very interesting to me because this is 100% a type of sticker that I would prefer to get on white paper. So I don't know why this is clear. Did I order it in clear by accident, or did she send this to me by accident? I don't know. I can't imagine why this would even be offered in clear, because this is clearly meant to be a square box, which I love using now. I love using square boxes, and I would have preferred to use this like as a square box that I can just write in, as opposed to an overlay, which is what this is. So I don't really know how I would use it as an overlay. I don't think I would, unless I use this as an overlay over an existing square box. Okay, so there's two options you could do in this case, if this happens to you, or you get this by accident or on purpose. You could pull a Brit from, I know she runs the shop Olive & Co, and what is her, I think it's like, I'm gonna link her down below because I'm not gonna try to say her name. It's like Planning by Bee or something like that. Something like that. I'll link her down below, but I love her videos on YouTube so much. But yeah, she, I think, has done in the past where she has a foiled sticker that's like an overlay. It's on clear paper, and she'll put it over white paper, and she'll like cut out around it, so when she puts it in the planner it stands out. So you could do that. I haven't done that yet, but that seems like a really good idea. It seems kind of painstaking, but for like one sticker per spread, like, I could do that. So I could do that. I could put this over white paper, and that way I could at least write on the glossy part, if I can find a pen that will work with that. So I could do that, or I could have a square box already, like from ScribblePrintsCo kit, right on that, and then cover it up with this as an overlay if it fits, like if the dotted lines kind of line up with the outside. That would be really cool. So I would probably try that first, honestly. I think I've done that before with a half box overlay that I have gotten before, so that's kind of what I would do with that. But yeah, so for these trail squares, they're cute. They're like little bee flight trails right there, some honeycombs and little bee outlines, as you can obviously tell. So that is that. We have some bee trail deco as well. So these are the actual bees with their little swirly trails behind them. Some have hearts, which are so cute. Also offered as an option was just the trails alone, but I thought that was kind of weird without the bee. Like, what would that, you wouldn't know what that was without the bee present, so I had to get the one with the bee. Then we have little bee mini deco, of course, just the bee outline. There's no details in there, but you can clearly tell that they're bees, and they're so cute. They're kind of creepy. Like, just looking at it from a distance, it's like, ew, that's a fly that I want to slap, but I'm gonna know it's a bee. And then we have the honey drip dividers. I just thought that these, like, on their own, they're like, what is that? Is that paint? But, like, if you get them in gold, I feel like you kind of understand that they're honey. So I took a risk on that. And yeah, I think they actually look pretty good, like honey. Like, if I use them in a bee kit, I think I would be able to draw the connection that this is supposed to be dripping honey. So it's kind of a good idea. I like how there's 3 different designs there. You get quite a selection. I got more boxes. These are various sizes of box. So we have 2 half boxes, 2 third boxes, and then 4 quarter boxes. I do like that. These are really fun. I'm trying to like branch out into getting more boxes. I love boxes so much. And then here we have honeycomb halves. These are also very multi-purpose. I feel like these would go well over, the tops of full boxes again, but also sticking out from the bottom or the top of like a half box anytime you need to take up some extra space. These could be used kind of like dividers like that, and they're a really good size too. So they have the honeycomb halves, and I feel like you could also like line up, like match up these two, and then just like put a little thing over the seam. That'd be really cool. So I also picked up 2 of the honeycomb headers. My intent with a lot of these was that I wanted to make this be able to last at least 2 spreads, and I don't typically use like if there's a specialty header like this, I won't use that throughout the entire spread. I will mix and match it with just a plain like glitter header overlay. So I would probably use 8 of these, or 16, I guess. 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. Okay, so I would use 16 per spread and then just fill in the rest with glitter. So there's 1 for each spread. These are the honeycomb headers. There were, I think, different header options, but this is the one that made the most sense to me. The one that I thought you would be able to see the most. So there's that. We have some honeycomb mini deco as well. I really love this because I love mini deco, especially when it's themed. So this is going to be perfect for filling in the gaps at the top above the date covers, where I like to put all of my deco of varying sizes. If there's a gap in like the normal deco that comes with the kit, then just put a little honeycomb in there. And there's varying sizes, so you get singulars, you get doubles, triples, quadruples, and it goes up to some pretty big conglomerations there. So I love this sheet. Should have gotten 2, but I feel like this will probably last me a few spreads anyway. There were more full box overlays along with this, so I did have to pick up these. I like that one. I feel like that would go over a lot. The Be Happy one would also go over a lot. These 2, I'm not too sure where I would be able to place these, but I'll find a way. I'll find a place for those guys. I also picked up 4 sheets of 4 of the honeycomb full boxes. Obviously, I think you can guess my intention, which is to use these as bougie boxes. Oh, such a cool idea. Oh my god. Those would make so cool bougie boxes. Oh, I swear that would be so amazing. So I had to get a whole bunch of those. Again, I typically try to mix and match these because even 16 of these would not be enough for a whole spread for me. So I'm probably going to do 8 per spread and then have 8 for another spread as well. And then the rest will just be just normal bougie boxes. So I did pick up some extra, or not extra, picked up some bottom washi overlays as well. These are the Now these are the thin ones, so they are cut in half, perfect for a 15mm strip. I'm not really sure which way they go, but I don't think it matters because it's just the same honeycomb design. And then here we have an actual pattern one. This is for the full size bottom washi that you would not cut in half. So that's so sweet. It looks like the bee is doing a bow formation. Though I'm not sure how physically possible that would be. It is a pretty design. So yes, there's the bottom washi. I really like all of this bee stuff. It's so fun, and I love like all the extra little touches that she does, like the little honeycomb deco and these boxes and the honey drips. I love all that extra fun stuff. So altogether, I have quite the bee collection here, and I love all of it. So that is all the foil for this haul. Now let's go ahead and get into some smaller orders. So we are going to start with Oddloop, which was the shop that I had previously only purchased one kit from, and that was the San Francisco kit that I used to mark when I went to PlannerCon in 2019. Seems forever ago. But yes, when I moved out here to the Bay Area, I did go to PlannerCon. Had a good time. Needed a San Francisco kit to mark that, even though I didn't really see very much of San Francisco. And that was the only shop that I really found one at. But Oddloop has kind of blown up since, so it's a much more popular shop, although they still don't have a ton of kits available. There's not a ton. So when I went back in after, you know, years of not looking at the shop at all, but seeing the hype, I went in and I was surprised by how little there was, but I really needed this Mario kit for obvious reasons, so I had to pick it up. I love Mario games. They're like my favorite video games. Mario and Animal Crossing are like my favorites. I love Minecraft too. But yeah, I just love this one because it is a scene kit essentially, and that you can put these all, you know, side by side, and then they form like a whole Mario level essentially, which is the most fun idea ever. And this one actually goes with the bottom washi, so it's like a continuation of a secondary scene, like an underground level. So that is the coolest thing ever. I mean, it looks cool just like this. Honestly, you could use these spread out however you want, but I'm definitely gonna line them up to form a scene because that would be like the coolest thing ever, I think. So I love this. I had to get the premium matte because glossy was not an option, unfortunately, and I'm not too sure if they restock, so I didn't want to risk it, so I just went ahead and picked it up. However, it is amazing premium matte quality. Like, I am not at all mad about that. It is very nice premium matte. It's like buttery. It's like the premium matte that I have, I think. That feels really good. So excellent quality. It's perfect, really. So I did get the like biggest version of the kit, so we have some full box checklists as well. Got some stars there. I feel like there's some wasted space up there, right? Here we have, this is an interesting page. It's been, like I said, it's been a while since I've used an Oddloop kit, but we have some very monochrome icons up here, but there are a lot of them. Some interestingly shaped like flag checklists right there, some flags, some boxes, got some labels here. Oh, I love the box page of just boxes. So we have 9 full half boxes, which I like because I typically use a lot of half boxes. Some third boxes, which I also love. Smaller flags, which I feel like I would be able to use as like quarter boxes. Oh yes, even more. So we have some like little thing type boxes here, and then these are like a whole bunch of quarter boxes. That's amazing. So you do get plenty of boxes, I will say. Some more flags, work labels, ooh, square boxes too, so that's fun. Actually, let me grab the foil while I'm here and see if it is going to work as an overlay over, I'm guessing this is like the standard square box size. Oh yeah, it would work really well. So there you go, never fear. This is an amazing option. So I'm glad to know that that works. It's a really fun weekend banner, but that is going to take up a chunk of space. But I love these little cloud guys, so I'll have to use it for the cloud guys. I'll have to be really creative about how I fit everything in here, because I don't want to cover up the bottom washi, but I want to use the weekend banner, so probably going to be using a lot of extenders on that particular weekend. Then we have date covers, habit trackers, some more like quarter boxes, and some bill dues. So we have some glitter headers, very few glitter headers. That is an interesting way of doing glitter headers. It's like the glitter check in Glam Planner, which is just like, I don't know, 5 random glitter headers. But like, I think actual glitter headers were not offered as an option for this kit, which is really interesting. So I'll have to probably pull from my stash for that. But yeah, here's the bottom washi, which is also a scene. And yeah, so that's where the scene begins. That is super fun, and I love that so much. And yeah, we have some pattern washi here, and then the random glitter headers. So that is the Mario kit from Oddloop. Very fun. I'll probably use it on a week that I am playing a lot of Mario games. Not that I ever have those weeks, but I will have to make a point of it just so I can use that kit. I do have also another Mario kit from, I think, Keytown. Shall we go over the, yeah, I think I'm gonna go over this next. This is my order from Stella, Beau, Co. This is my first order from Stella, Beau, Co. And it was a little bit of a disappointment for a couple reasons, one of which being that the reason I placed the order was for a particular custom sheet that she did not send me. It's not in here. I messaged her about it like a week ago, like right when I got the order. Have not heard a single thing back. So hopefully she'll send it, but either way, I don't know if I'm going to order from this shop again. I think she said on Instagram that she's like going through a tough time mentally or something like that. But it has been over a week, and I feel like I would like a response, and I would have liked my order to be correct the first time anyway. But I might as well just show you what I have, because I want to start using this stuff, so I have to haul it, even though it is technically incomplete. I will update you if I ever get the sheet that I ordered that did not arrive. So here we have a couple freebies. This, I guess, is the standard all orders freebie. We have some flat lays here. They're kind of fun, interesting. This doesn't really look like a flat lay, it looks like a painting, which is cool. But yeah, I don't know, this, like, they're not really flat lays I would use, and also the quality seems very muted. Like, it looks muted on my screen. That's because it's muted in real life. Like, it's very pastel. I don't know, it's not bold enough for me, so I don't think I'm gonna use this. I will pass that on. I did get Emily's freebie because I kept hearing her talk about it in her hauls, and looking at all of them, this was the one I thought I would use the most. And also I liked how there was a hair dye sticker in there, because I did bleach my hair, I think, a couple times, like probably 2 years ago now or something. But yeah, I'm always looking for like new ways to mark that, because I don't want to mark it the exact same way each time that I did that. So we have that little hair dye kit, we have shampoo and conditioner, we have a set of weights, a pad to mark your period, and then a little heart speech bubble. Oh, I love this flat lay as well. See, that's a better flat lay, and I would use that one too. So that's just like planning and filming. Filming and playing with me, that's awesome. Get some boxes. This seems just like standard matte paper, so I'm not thrilled about this. I don't think I'll use the boxes. The quality does not look great on that. I'll make an exception for some of these and the flat lay, but not too thrilled with that paper quality. I think the rest I got in premium matte if it was an option. This doesn't look like premium matte though, this looks like matte. I know this I got in premium matte, but honestly, it still looks like matte to me. But I did pick up some movie marquees, because I love movie marquees and I go through them so fast. I always need more multicolor ones, and I like how these are tiny, so they're not going to take up a ton of space. Like, maybe this will take up a half box or so. But I do like the movie marquee shape. I love that little bump, so I needed more. So yeah, I did get the like pastel rainbow, I think is this color scheme. You get a lot on a sheet. And then I got this one with pinks. So various shades of pink, and a kind of purpley blue shade right there as well. Picked up those, and then the other big reason I placed this order was for this particular sheet from her like version of the foodie art, the kit that she did with that. And I got this only because of the double box scene with the gray couch, because I needed that gray couch. I don't care where I got it, I just needed that gray couch. I did purchase the main kit from ScribblePrintsCo, which you will see in a second, but nobody else used the gray couch except for, I think, Planting Roses. And both of these shops were suggested to me from one of my Instagram subscribers, or I guess followers, so thank you so much. But I had already placed the order here with Stella Beau Sticker Co. by the time somebody alerted me to Planting Roses. But yes, so if you need the gray couch also, those are going to be your options for that. But I don't know, I really just like the neutral gray couch. Like this double box scene, it really makes that scene for me, is the gray couch, as opposed to, I think the other one was tan. Like nobody used this neutral color scheme. Everybody used like the colorful one with the tan couch. So like I just really needed the neutral. So yes, I'm so glad. I am gonna definitely incorporate this into the other kit. And there's the other full boxes if you would just like to see how she did those. Definitely I like ScribblePrintsCo's better for the rest of it, but so glad I have the gray couch. So yeah, that is it from Stella Beau Sticker Co. Very tiny order. I do like her extensive multicolor collection. One of those items was the one that was the missing sheet, so if she sends it to me, I might try ordering more of that particular sheet because it's something that I really want to be able to order multiples of, but this was just to test it out, and unfortunately I didn't get the sheet, so I can't test it out. It's very frustrating, but we will see if anything comes of that. Maybe it was just a bad time, and that's why she's not responding for a very long time. Alright, lastly we have ScribblePrintsCo. This was my kind of monthly order from last month. I don't know, it's been sitting in here for quite some time, but so I guess I must have ordered this sometime in March. I feel like early March probably. So probably this was all the stuff that came out in February. So I think there's like 4 kits here. So there's, I think, 3 or 4 that I want since then. I did get what looks like a rack bag, I think. I get them quite frequently. I think she just has a lot that she's trying to get rid of right now, is what I assume is the case. So here's the journaling card, or I guess the backing card, whatever, with that fun little Mickey star and moon pattern. Probably not going to do anything with that. We have some graduation scribblers. These are fun. I don't really have a ton of graduation stickers because, you know, it doesn't apply to me anymore. But, you know, if I know anybody else that graduates, like my best friend Sage, I'll have to mark that some kind of way. So, good to have these on hand. Got some random foil pieces. So we have, I'm trying to figure out if these are both from the same foil color. I don't know, I don't think so. These are kind of like a periwinkle blue color, these little mini deco sparkles. I love those. Again, very easy to just put anywhere. We have some food doodles. So these are like blue hollow. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that so much. And then we have, this is like a very sequiny red, which I also love a ton. These make me very happy. We have some date dots and circle icons. I also love these particular sheets. This one is sparkly hollow, it looks like. And this one is a gold hollow. Wow, I really hit the jackpot with this rack bag. And then this is a headers, half cut headers, and a full box overlay sheet, also in sparkly hollow. That is so pretty. Yeah, I think I really hit the jackpot. And then we have some, these look like wide headers, which I haven't used, and I don't think I will, because that type of header just makes me, not header, why did I say header? Extenders. These are wide extenders. So instead of flipping up, they flip out to the side like a book. I'm pretty sure that's what these are. Let me just quickly do some sizing. Yeah, that's what these are. I don't know, they just make me uncomfortable because, like, I don't want to be covering up anything that's like not from that particular day. So like I can do vertical extenders that like flip down, and it's okay if they cover up something from the top part because it's still, like, you know, it's still within Wednesday. But if you flip out a part of Wednesday and start covering up a part of Thursday, and then there's stuff on that box, it looks like that box is part of Thursday. It looks like those activities happened on Thursday, which they did not. So maybe if you like put a full box there, it's fine, but like, I don't know, it just seems like too complicated. Like, it's a fun idea, just too complicated. Now you could also use these in the sidebar and have it flip out that way. That would not be too terrible. If you want to use like extra foil boxes that way. You know what? I actually think I am going to keep these on hand just for that purpose. I was going to desash them, but I think I'll keep them for the sidebar just in case. But yeah, that would be the only way that I personally would enjoy using that type of extender, but I normally am pretty extender happy. I will use a lot of extenders. So I did get more foil. This was the foil freebie that came with my order. I think this was a 75 and up freebie. It's in her very pinky rose gold foil. It's just all of these scripts. So I'll let you read that if you would like. I've gotten this in many foil colors, but I don't think rose gold, so that's very nice. And then I did order all these scripts that I had not ordered since they came out, because it's been a long time since I've ordered scripts from ScribblePrintsCo. So I had to pick up on all the ones that I missed throughout that time. And I did get these in all 4 foil colors. So we have read. Of course I needed the read script because I mark reading pretty much every day that I do, which is 5 days a week typically during my work days. So we have gold, silver, rose gold, and hollow of that. Then we have a game night. I love these like 2-row scripts because I feel like they would go very well in a square box. Haven't had too many game nights that I would be able to mark, but my goal is to have them in the future. So we have our 4 foil colors right there. We have jaw. I can't believe I didn't get this before because the Kinsey's scripts I have for jaw are very small. I wanted bigger ones, so glad I finally got these. I'm pretty sure these were only in the shop because of Kittenish Girl Jess, who requested them from Andrea. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So I am very grateful for that because I needed bigger jaw scripts, and here they are. So those I'm going to use to mark iPad drawing. And then I also got dishes because for some reason I am now marking doing dishes in my planner on days that I have an enormous load of dishes to do. Never thought that I would be marking that sort of thing in my planner, but I don't know. Sometimes it's fun to mark more stuff rather than fewer stuff. So that's all the foil I got. Now let's get into the actual kits. I think 2 of these I definitely wanted, and then 2 of these I was kind of iffy about, but since I wasn't getting that much to begin with, I just decided to throw them in. Like, I'm trying to be much pickier now, so I am getting less. But these 2, I definitely managed to convince myself into getting. So we'll talk about those in a minute, but I'm just going to go over the foodie kit first because that's the one you already know about. And these are all ultimate kits. And the freebie is the black on a clear script sampler. Haven't used any of these yet. So yes, here we have the full boxes. I'm going to go ahead and grab the gray couch so you can see the difference there. Wow, yeah, that color scheme is very different. I think it's probably the paper quality as well. So this is gonna look like pretty out of place in terms of the rest of the spread. But I think I'm going to do it anyway because I love that scene so much with the gray couch. Love that gray couch. So here's the rest of it. There's the full tan couch with the rainbow pillow. Over here we have fries, what looks like frozen yogurt, and wings or nuggets. I think those are nuggets. Good, because I love nuggets. Oh yes, I want one of these so bad. What are these? They're like the bubble waffle cone. I don't know what like the actual name of it is, but I saw one of these in the Japantown Mall when I went to get mochi donuts the other day, and this was like I think this was like from a nearby shop, but like I've wanted one ever since. So next time I go I'll have to get those. What are these? Maybe baked potatoes. I don't know. I could be very wrong. They're like nachos. I don't know. There's something delicious looking. So here we have our 2 fashion girls. Usually they're like in these corners, but we have them next to each other over here. Got some spaghetti right there. and then a burger and fries there. And then, of course, our delicious looking double box scene flat lay of all this food right here. These look like dumplings, question mark, probably. Delicious looking sushi over here. I mean, it's all delicious looking. Yummy burrito. I love burritos so much. Here we have, I think, toast and fruit. We have some more burgers right here and fries. These look like the most delicious donuts ever. I want to eat all of them. So there's that. And then our extra full boxes over here. We have a flat lay of like planning. There's a lot of plannerception going on, I feel like. So then we have our Instagram feed right here on the phone. And then a Polaroid. It says like, where is my next meal? It's so funny. In my family, we have like a running joke. My extended family, we have a running joke that whenever we like go on vacation and we eat lunch somewhere, like we're already planning where we're gonna eat dinner. Like we're always all about food in our extended family. Oh, and then this one is really fun for me. So there's an In-N-Out takeout bag right there, and then some boba. I haven't had boba yet. I really want to, but I did just have In-N-Out yesterday for the very first time because my boyfriend and I went up to San Jose, where I guess the nearest In-N-Out is to me, and we tried it for the first time, and it's like apparently the greatest thing in California. So I tried it. It was good. It was not the greatest thing I've ever had. It wasn't even really spectacular. Like, I don't really have any particular desire to go there ever again. The fries were not good, but I'm spoiled on Popeye's fries. Like, I won't really enjoy any fries that are not Popeye's now. But yeah, so. And actually, because of this box, I am going to be using this kit for, well, I guess technically this week, because I am filming on a Sunday, so yep, this kit will be used for this week whenever I get around to planning this in like a year or so, because yeah, I just think the In-N-Out box, I just have to use it for the first time trying In-N-Out, so it was my inspiration, honestly, was this box. Yep, art inspires life, or life imitates art, that's the phrase. But yeah, so we have some more magnificent square boxes that I'm like really loving using now that I'm having kits that actually have them. Some patterned half boxes. We have our deco here. Let me see if there's anything in here that isn't in the main boxes. I don't think so. I think it's all included. Super fun. We have our mixture of large and small. These are almost like too big, but I feel like I could cut the big ones in half and use both halves in the deco, because like I don't love to cut deco, but I will like a few pieces if I have to make it work. So we have our glitter headers included, 2 movie marquees, which is amazing, much better than 1. Habit trackers, some headers. We have our rounded half and quarter boxes rather, some layering bits, cutout icons. We have our solid color page of boxes and little things, and then our patterned page of boxes and little things. So fun. I haven't used a kit with this particular format yet, so I'm very excited about that whenever I get around to it. And of course, our bottom washi is this terrazzo pattern that has been everywhere lately, and our date covers as well. And then I did get the full page label add-on. Oh yeah, I was gonna say like, where are the glitter headers, but obviously they are included in the kits now, so I feel dumb. But yeah, so there was offered as an option a full page label sampler. So instead of like maybe just this much, you get third boxes, half boxes, fancy labels, and then a whole bunch more little things, which I love. So that's like the colorful option. So the ones that come with the kit are very neutral. So in case you wanted to just bring in more of the color from the full boxes into the kit, then you have that option. I just really love that idea. So that is what I went with for that. I think the Fashion Girls, that's really weird that I didn't get them. I feel like I would have. I'm not sure. But they must have been just like other versions of these two girls. And I already had them, and I was like, that's good enough for me. I don't need any others. So that is the foodie kit, and thanks Jess for doing this art. I know everybody loves it, but I in particular love it very much because I am food obsessed. I am a foodie for sure. Like, I've eaten like pretty much all of this stuff before, or if I haven't, like the boba, then I really want to. And I'm sure I will love it. So, and I do like the kind of eating at home aspect of this, like the takeout, because like that's all like me and my boyfriend have been doing. Like, I make dinner like maybe once or twice a week, but and we'll just like, or we'll put together like something small and like focus more on a dessert. But yeah, like a few times a week we'll grab some fast food and eat out, have a little picnic somewhere. So like a lot of the stuff we've been getting, like the burgers we've been getting, and the chicken nuggets, we do a lot of that, chicken sandwiches. I have not introduced him to sushi yet. He's only ever had grocery store sushi, so I cannot wait. I literally cannot wait to introduce him to real sushi. We have this place picked out. It's a really nice place in San Jose that we're going to go to once everything starts opening up again. We're going to dress all fancy. We actually went shopping yesterday to look for some more fancy clothes for him, because I already have plenty for me, but I don't know. I can't wait to do that. It's going to be so fun. Alright, so the next kit that I really for sure had to get was I Do. A lot of this art is not exclusive. I think 3 out of 4 of these kits are not exclusive art, so you will see these elsewhere, but occasionally most of the time I will pick up a ScribblePrintsCo version of that art because I just think she does it the best. There are occasions where she does not, like with the sold kit. I think Whimsical Plans did that the best. So I will pick it up from Kelly instead, but typically I will default to ScribblePrintsCo. Thankfully it doesn't add up too fast because I'm still picky with my art sets that I want to get, but really she does them the best, and she's really good at putting together flat lays and recoloring what she needs to do. She does bringing in stuff from other clip art sets, which is perfection. Like, nobody else does it as good as her. So yep, so for this wedding kit I had to get it from her. This is called I Do. This is Knish Girl Jess again, of course. Beautiful wedding kit. I don't have too many wedding kits. I don't like too many wedding kits. I think I've maybe bought 3 total, including this one. Maybe 4. I'm not sure. I feel like 3 though. But yeah, there's not too many that I really fall in love with. I really liked this one. I just like the detail that she puts into it, and I love both of these girls. I love the stuff in the hair, and I love the hair too, and I love the hair, and just the dresses. She did so good. And this color scheme, I actually really love this color scheme. I know I'm like kind of a hater when it comes to a lot of color schemes. Like this one, prefer the neutral, but this color scheme, it's like kind of like darker sage green. Oh, so pretty. And this particular shade of pink to go with it, like the 2 shades of pink that are present here. It all goes together so well. It's like super floral and beautiful, and it's not necessarily my vibe for a wedding, so I don't think this will be my wedding kit, but I don't even know what mine would be. Like, I have one more that I was gonna use for my cousin's wedding, but like that never really happened because of COVID. I feel like this would have been perfect for that particular cousin though. So I don't know if they have like a ceremony. Well, my cousin is a he, but I'm talking about Emma, who is the wife in this scenario. This I feel like would be very her, or more her than like any other wedding kit that I have. So I don't know if they have a party eventually, then this might be that. But I had to get this kit, so I don't really have any particular person in mind for that. But it's just so pretty. So we have our little, I don't know, the actual wedding scene right here is where that would take place. We have our dress over here, our 2 brides. We have, what is that, like the invitation or the menu? This is the menu right here. It's hard to read, but I know that says wedding cake, and I know that says first course. It looks like there's a kind of salad. I'm not going to spend this whole time trying to read it. You can pause it and attempt to read that if you would like, but I'm sure whatever it is delicious. I love these roses there. They're so fun. The books, love books. Got some candles in there. A lot of little tiny things over here. Looks like we have a ring and a clamshell. Shoes, makeup, perfume. Then our little signboard over here says, "How sweet it is to be loved by you." And then there is a pretty cake right there. It's kind of minimalistic, very like outdoorsy. I love the vibe. Not my vibe, but I love it. So our 2 extra boxes over here. So this looks like the actual invitation right here. So that's kind of fun. I love a stationary flat lay. We have the ring over here again, different color this time. Then we have a stack of presents and the champagne, of course. And we have our squared boxes here. Deco. We have a lot of deco there. Feels like a lot. It's probably the same amount, but I think there's more tinier deco here. Weekend banner, other boxes, glitter headers, etc. Rounded boxes, layering items. We have our solid color box sheet and then our patterned box sheet. Love these patterns. They're like a nice mix of elegant and outdoorsy, or floral, I guess would be the word I'm looking for. Here we have our elegant floral bottom washi and date covers. I really love this pattern. I think this all is pulled together really nicely, although that pattern like isn't really present in the full box. I mean, I say that like any pattern is ever present in the full boxes. Usually they are not. I feel like if I would choose a bottom washi pattern, I would want it to be that one rather, which is the same pattern but it's just a different color. But I still like that. Hang on, let me see if there's a 15mm strip in that color, because that's what I would think would be better. No, I did not get the strip. I did not get the strip. I wonder why. Because I'm definitely going to cut that in half. I don't know. I could probably pretty easily pull in some washi, like actual washi tape to go along with that, because I do have a lot. So I did pick up all the extra boxes. This was, I think, the freebie that came with the kit. So these are just 2 extra boxes. We have one that's more of like the groom's side of things. So his fancy shoes and, oh, a fancy watch. I do love fancy shoes and a watch. And I'm guessing that is a tie or bow tie. Well, that's a bow tie, I guess. So that would be the tie, I would assume. And then here is like as if you were watching it on your laptop, if you're watching somebody else's wedding, like maybe you're attending it by Zoom. I just think that's fun. I don't know if I would use that box in particular, but, or if you're rewatching your wedding, I guess, you know, in the future, so I can see that. So that's kind of a fun idea too. And then we have the fashion people. I love these, but I also just really wish that, you know, my particular skin tone and hair color was represented, but that is okay. I understand that she can't do everybody. Nobody can do everybody. And that's fine. Like, I honestly don't care that much. I mean, it would be nice, but again, this is not going to be like my wedding kit. So like, I don't care. Like, these are all beautiful couples. Like, they're beautifully drawn. I don't care at all. They're all very nice. I love the pink and gray hair. Like, those are 2 more unusual colors that I just love seeing. So there's that, and then I did pick up the label sampler. I always do, because Lord knows I go through boxes in a spread. So I definitely needed that to go with it. And yeah, I'm just super pleased with this kit, with this art, and how Andrea and Jess worked together to create such masterpieces. So that is I Do, and you will find that art in a lot of other shops as well. Alright, so lastly, for the non-exclusive, we have Rainy Day. I do love Rainy Day kits and art. I do try to collect them where I can, although unfortunately we do not really get enough rain here to justify as many kits as I have, but I just get obsessed with them. It's a vibe. It's a vibe that I love. I always talk about it whenever I haul a kit like that. Here's our freebie. But yeah, just rainy days, tea, books, movies, cuddling. That's all I want in my whole life. Just give me that and I'll be set for the rest of my life. And this color scheme, I love it. Not usually my vibe, all these pastels, but they really work here and they really work for the rainy day vibe. Like, I have rainy day kits in a lot of different color schemes, but this one I just feel like it's like April showers. This is literally what this kit is April showers. It's a very spring rain kit. Like, there's flowers, bright colors. It reminds me of spring. So April showers, bring May flowers. That would be like the theme of this kit. So I love this so much. We got a double box seam with an enormous bed with all those pillows. Oh, I would love a bed that big. Right now, I'm still sitting on an air mattress, and like my boyfriend and I are like dreaming of when we get to, whenever our next move, he's probably gonna get a bed big enough for the 2 of us whenever I decide to join him. But yes, dreaming of a big bed, that would be goals right there. It's a nice big bedroom too. And then over here we have a tray with some tea cream macarons, I believe. Those are having a moment, as you'll see in the next kit as well. Some books, of course. We have our umbrella here, stack of more books, naturally. Ooh, very old-fashioned candle, love that. And some pillows. We have our girl over here with the rain boots. I have rain boots, but they're like a size too big, or a half size too big. They don't fit me very well. We have a clothing flat light here, and then, oh, I love this little teapot and the teacups and the tulips in the background. Love every part of this. And we have our little entryway with the raincoats hanging up, and then the umbrellas in the basket and the stairs. Oh, I love house interiors. I will say that every haul. And then here we have another flat lay with a raincoat, rain boots, and umbrella there. Here we have our squared boxes. We have some gorgeous deco. Got a nice scarf in there. It's been ages since I've worn a scarf, although I do have a lot. We have glitter headers, movie marquees, rounded boxes, layering items, solid color boxes, and then our patterned boxes right here. I love these little, like, subtle rainbows. Ooh, and the subtle rain clouds are even cooler. This is very pretty bottom washi. I like that kind of paint stroke textured effect there. Did I just stop buying the 50mm strip? I think I did, because I have a lot of washi, and there's definitely something in there that's going to go with this. I think I just was like, I don't have to pay the extra 95 cents. I'm not going to sell out every time. So here we have our label sampler, and then our fashion girls. Yep, the classic Elaine face. Oh, this is Elaine from Coffee Doodles Co. This is her art. Same face on every girl. It's funny because she put up a poll recently on Instagram on whether people actually like whether shops put fashion girls in their kits, and whether us as planner people, whether we like them in the kits. So like she's considering not doing them, and I definitely prefer fashion girls. I love fashion girls in my kits, but at the same time, Elaine does the same face on every single one, and I feel like I'm just putting the same girl in every kit, and I just feel like there's not enough representation there. Not every person has the same face. So if any shop were to stop doing that, I feel like that would not be too much of a loss, and I feel bad for saying that, but honestly, it's a little weird and a little creepy that they all have the same face, so I don't feel that bad. But yes, gorgeous rest of the art. Anyways, so that is a rainy day. Lastly, we have, I think this is the exclusive art, which is Mother's Day. So this is the Mother's Day collection for this year. Not the only one, I don't think. I don't pick up a lot of Mother's Day kits. I really do not. It's hard because I'm kind of at the stage now, just kind of coming to the end of the stage where it's where I'm an adult and my mom's an adult, and that's the only like Mother's Day type thing that I would have to mark, like the only relationship. And there's not a lot of Mother's Day kits for adults, two adults. It's usually just kids and their moms. And so I don't have kids yet. Very soon I think I might be in charge of one or two older ones. My situation is kind of very unique. I've hinted at it. I don't really like talking about my personal life that much in my videos. But I'm sure, you know, as my plan with me is to catch up, you will eventually see. But anyways, long story short, I may have reason to use more like kid-themed Mother's Day kits in the future, but right now I'm kind of looking for more just like neutral, any mom, like mostly anytime kits. And this one I think definitely fits the bill, and I love the calm vibes and this like very kind of sketchy art style. I love that a lot. So here are our full boxes. Again, macarons are really having a day, having a moment, and they are delicious. At our store at Safeway, we have the ice cream macarons, but now they've also made some where there's cheesecake inside them. And I didn't even know. My boyfriend picked up a couple, and he got one with ice cream and he got one with cheesecake, and I didn't know. I thought they were both ice cream, and so I got the one with cheesecake, and I was like, I wonder what flavor this is, because he didn't know what flavor it was. And I was like, what does it taste like? It tastes kind of like cheesecake. That's interesting. They made cheesecake flavored ice cream. It was actually cheesecake. It's the funniest thing in the world. I was not expecting that at all. Like, who would have thought? Cheesecake between a macaron? Like, okay. It was good. It was really good, but it was very unexpected. Anyways, Love that little mom necklace there. Got some presents on the bed over here. A stack of the thinnest pancakes ever. Honestly, those are probably crepes. There's like a way to like stack a bunch of crepes and make them into a cake, but like, good lord, you would need like 30 crepes, and I don't have enough patience for that many, because you have to make them like individually, one at a time, like pancakes. It is quite a process. Actually, no, you can't even make them like pancakes, because pancakes you can do multiple at once, but crepes, they take up the whole space of the pan. So I would not have the patience for that. We have iced coffee over here. That's me. Some presents, and then a Happy Mother's Day card. Love that. This is like, you know, this could go for any type of mom. We have our double box scene of the bed right here. We have our little gift basket. And then our fashion girl right here. Oh, very pretty dress and flowers. I love the muted vibes of this. It's very calm. It doesn't particularly remind me of my mom, because not a lot does, but I think it's a good Mother's Day kit for my situation. Here we have the flower basket again, and a present. I always like to try to read what it says. For someone special, I'm pretty sure is what that says. And then a flat lay of clothing right here. Here are our patterned squared boxes. Gorgeous deco. I love those shoes too. 2 different colors of those shoes. And then we have our glitter headers, movie marquees, rounded boxes, layering items. I love that flower pattern right there. Our solid boxes. I like these because they're not too pastel that they get washed out, but like it would be very easy to write on these and see what you're writing. And then our patterned boxes right here, and then our bottom washi with our date covers. I feel like this would be one where I should have gotten the 15mm strip, but I did not. That was okay. Again, I probably can find something that goes with that. So I did get the label sampler as well. And then I got, well, I think one of these was a freebie. I think this was the freebie that came with it. No, because that was, right? No, that was for the rainy day kit. So this was a freebie. So whether a girl mom or a boy mom, I like how that one's like the plaid pattern, like it's a different pattern shirt. You can choose which one. So I guess in my particular case, I would be using the girl mom one. And then I did pick up the family boxes. I always love to pick these up. I picked up Fam 2 because that is the one I am buying right now. I feel like that looks a lot like me. So that'd be me. And actually my boyfriend's daughter, I feel like that would look a lot like her. She has her hair kind of like that, although it's a little bit shorter. She likes her hair really short. But yeah. And then that's another very pretty woman over there. But yeah, so that is the Mother's Day kit. And I kind of just had to pick it up because I don't have a ton of Mother's Day kits. And I wasn't going to buy this at first, but again, I just need more. I need more. So that is it. That is ScribblePrintsCo. The ones I want that I haven't gotten yet that have just come out are the Cat Cafe one, the Batu Bound, the Avengers kit. I think there was like one other that I can hardly remember. I haven't been on the website in a while, but yep, she's coming out with some good ones still, so loving that. And yeah, so that is it for this video. Again, I don't know when my next haul is going to be because this is everything that I have. I don't even think I have anything else coming in at all. The next order I'm going to place is going to be for some scripts during Kinsey's Creations upcoming sale. So I mean, that might just be it, and I'm gonna hold on to that until I place another order and have something more than one order for a haul, because I'm not gonna do a haul for just one order from one shop. That'd be kind of sad. So I may just hold off on that, and again focus more on Plan With Me's. So glad I could get this up for y'all today, but again, you might have to sit tight a little bit before there is another one. So hopefully y'all will get to see me use more of these stickers that I buy instead of just keep piling on new ones. Because I really am running out of binder storage. I had to buy a new binder the other day. Just a little quick hint for y'all, Daiso has really cheap binders. It's insane, and they're really good quality. So, well, I don't know if they're fantastic quality, but they look pretty similar to the ones I already have from Amazon. So, a little hint for y'all. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and share, that would be wonderful. And also thank you for 800 followers on Instagram. I super appreciate that. And I'll see you in my next video, whenever that may be. Ciao, ciao.